Yeah, so anyway, I've definitely had a lot of horses that have done the Grand Prix and done a great job, and then they've maybe become a lesson horse and given back. You know, I always think there's a time in a horse's career where you're training them, and then it feels like a pretty natural thing that then they move to the next step and they become the teacher. I mean, not that they're not always teaching us and helping us grow, but you know, that moment that they become, you know, a teacher for a young rider or one of my amateur students. And I just always feel like that's a natural, you know, journey for the horse's life. But then, like, when is that moment that you should really stop riding them? I always have two things that come into my mind about what, you know, when's that right moment. And you know, the first one is like, is there still joy in this? I really attempt to live my life based on, you know, what feels full of joy. And you know, if my horse isn't really enjoying what I'm doing with him anymore, and he just doesn't feel like excited about the ride, and the work is becoming kind of challenging and hard, you know, I kind of start to think like, you know, does he really want to be here? You know, and that's like makes my heart sad, you know, that he would ever, or she ever, think that about, you know, not wanting to show up every day for the work. The other thing, and always the question I feel is, you know, you need to be pretty honest with yourself about, is this for me or is this for the horse? My whole life has been based on doing the right thing for the horse, whether that's to speak up in an uncomfortable situation, question a trainer about the tactics we're using. You know, horses have really helped me find my voice on, you know, speaking up for them because they have no voice. So I think that moment when you're contemplating retirement with a horse, I think it's a big piece of asking, like, am I riding you for me or am I riding for the horse? You know, and I think that's always one of the big things. Like, if there's no more joy and I'm riding the horse because I want to ride the horse, you know, then, you know, I think that those answers become pretty clear at that time.